Welcome back,
We
everybody.
competing for the intro.
Oh, you mean, competition here, brother, is love, is love. It's homemade wine and love. It's Granta. But this morning, I told you guys before that we're going to be chatting with one of the people who were featured on Mentions. Sorry, he's a leader of Now. And he has proven that you can pursue what ignites the flame within you, even if there are limitations. He's a full-time illustrator and a costume designer. Good morning, Atiba Borde.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Not too bad.
All right, tell me something, Atiba. How does a teen diagnosed with dyslexia successfully complete secondary school and go on to complete degrees in biology and biochemistry? How does that even happen?
Uh, Very strong support. My teachers were very, very helpful. They were supportive. My parents understood what I was dealing with, and they just provided the necessary support that I needed to achieve my goals.
All right. And tell me about turning this passion for art and design that you have into a sustainable career.
Sorry, one more time?
You have a passion for art and for design, yes?
Yes.
And how were you able to turn that into a sustainable career?
Well, funny enough, you introduced me as an illustrator and designer. I kind of redefined what I define myself as now, as a creative entrepreneur. And I think I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit within me, so I've coupled my creativity with my entrepreneurial spirit, and that has become my day to day.
Now, tell me about some of the creative things that you've been able to successfully take part in and also produce.
So I've been a designer for Lost Tribe and a couple other bands throughout Carnival and throughout the Carnival diaspora for the past 3 years. I have been working with a few fashion brands doing their illustrations, and I have been creating art and selling it through my social media platforms, Atiba Tibbs, on all social media platforms.
Nice. And what drives this passion of yours?
What ignites the passion?
Yeah, what drives it?
Um, I would like to think that we are all placed here for a purpose, and I am passionate about pursuing what my purpose is, and for some reason that has been the creative sector. So it's just me trying to figure out why I am on Earth and why I was placed here in this specific time. So
Now, I've been a part of this industry for some years as well, right? And along the way, I start realizing that for some people, it seems difficult to break the barrier that surrounds the creative industry to be able to make it a sustainable living, right? How did you get through that barrier? How did you break that barrier to be able to get involved with all these bands, to do all these artistic endeavors? How did you, I mean, as a young man coming from Sandy Grande, how difficult was it?
I think being prepared. So you prepare yourself when preparedness meets the opportunity. That's when success happens. And throughout my entire life, I've been preparing for those moments of success, and they come at different times. And so there are many barriers that are still meant to be broken, or to be broken within my own potential and lifetime. And so it's just me being prepared, honing my skills, acquiring skills, the relevant skills for what I want for my life.
And I know that the Mention series in particular focuses on emotionally healthy young black men to be inspiring other young black men of the Caribbean. How important is that to you?
Extremely important because sense of self and visibility of people like yourself is important to um, the self-worth that any person, so it's not just black people, but it's just people, seeing people like you achieving the goals that you see for yourself, that is highly important to your own self-esteem, self-worth, and what you feel confident enough to achieve. So me making myself more visible or seeing more people like me, I would say that that's priceless.
And tell me about that piece of artwork in the background behind you. Is that one of your designs?
Yes, this is one of my designs. I created this for probably one of my second costumes. Didn't use it, however, it will be featured in in an upcoming show in 2021.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right. Now, Atiba,
no
before
carnival,
we...
but look forward to a lot of new interesting things.
Yeah. Well, Atiba, before we go, can you give advice to some of the young people that may be watching and interested in getting into costume design or illustration?
I had a very different answer. I thought about this question last night, and I have a very different answer this morning. I think it's creating your own opportunities. We live in a time that um, these opportunities aren't always presented to us. So I say go out there and make your opportunity, make those moments happen, and what is for you will come to you.
Thank you very much, Atiba, Borde, illustrator, costume designer. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and for sharing your knowledge, your information, and good vibes with the people of Trinidad and Tobago. All right, guys, so we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we still have more on the morning show. Carrie is talking Christmas. He's talking about snooker and all kind of bacchanal. So let's take a break and come back, yeah?
All right, you know the story going, all right? All right.